In this video, I am sharing 23 little habits and changes that you can make to remain clutter-free. Hello, I am Heather Ann. I'm a life coach helping people find harmony through decluttering, minimalism, personal development, and entrepreneurship. These are going to be focused in 3 areas: keeping things tidy, getting clutter out, and keeping clutter out. I picked a new location to record the video today. I'm afraid we're probably going to have some more cat intervention than I usually have. This is Luna. First up are some ways to keep things tidy. Number 1, make your bed every day. At the end of a long day, coming into your bedroom, seeing the sheets nicely laid out, everything beautiful, smooth, not all crumpled up and left over from last night, makes a huge difference. Number 2, tidy as you go. When you're done with a project or when you're done with an item, just put it away. Often it takes very little time and makes such a huge impact, especially when we know that clutter breeds clutter. Tidy as you go. Number 3, a place for everything and everything in its place. It's much easier to put things away if you know exactly where they go. Number 4, keep your flat surfaces clear. Try to minimize the things you leave out on your counters. Try to keep your dining room table or your breakfast table as clear as possible. Have you ever put one thing down and turned around 2 seconds later and it was like there were 6 things in the same place? If there's an item already there, the clutter has already started. It's so much easier for more clutter to be left in that space. So try to keep your flat surfaces as clear as possible. Number 5, treat the floor as a flat space. Try to keep it as clear as possible as well. Number 6, do the dishes after every meal, or at the very least, make sure that the dishes are all done before bed. It is so nice to go into a kitchen to prepare your next meal and have the dishes already be out of the way, and to wake up in the morning to a clean sink. Number 7, do a quick daily reset at the end of every day. This could be the time that you clear those flat surfaces and you finish up the dishes for the day. Number 8, complete quick tasks immediately. If it takes less than 2 minutes, just do it. Don't wait, just get it done and out of the way, and it's not looming over you, and it's done, and that will help you remain clutter-free. Number 9, fold and put away clean laundry right away. Don't do more laundry than what you're capable of folding and putting away. It will pile up quickly, and that is just a lot of clutter. Number 10, own less stuff. It's a lot easier to remain clutter-free if you don't own as much clutter. If you'd like help with that and want to be part of a supportive community of declutterers, be sure to check the link in my description for the decluttering community that I host on Facebook, and also like and subscribe this video so that you will be notified when I put out more content on decluttering. Getting items out. Number 11 is pretty obvious. Don't keep things that you don't need. If you haven't used them in the last 6 months and you have no plans to use them in the next 6 months, and especially if it really wouldn't cost very much to replace it if you do find that you need it, go ahead and get it out of there. Number 12, keep a box for donation items handy, whether that's right by the door going out to your garage, someplace in the kitchen, obviously not in the way, but also not out of sight, or it will be out of mind. Then as you see something that is worthy of donating but that you no longer need, just drop it right in the box. Number 13, keep a trash can in every room. I know this seems obvious, but I've seen so many instances where people don't have trash where trash is being made. And then if you've eaten a granola bar or a piece of gum or whatever, and you have a piece of trash, it gets set down and you may or may not remember to pick it up when you go in the other room or there's a trash can. So more trash cans. Number 14, Keep a few recycling bins in strategic locations, not just one. Have them near your desks, near where you sort paper, obviously the kitchen for the recyclables that are there. Having several makes it much easier to get the recycling into the correct bin and not pile up and create clutter. Number 15, declutter, right? It's easier to remain clutter-free if you declutter the clutter. But I'm not going to go into detail on that on this video because I've done that in other videos and I will be doing that in other videos. But think about decluttering, working on that declutter mindset. Keeping items out. Process your paper clutter just as soon as it walks in the door. I have a trash can, a recycling bin, and actually a paper shredder under the cabinet in my front hall. Now I know not everyone has a front hall where they can keep all of those things, but somewhere have one stationary spot where you process all of the paper that comes in your house. Get rid of the envelopes, recycle the junk mail, shred or otherwise safely dispose of those unwanted credit card statements before it gets in and makes a bigger mess someplace else in your house. Number 17, reduce paper clutter. Switch to electronic statements where you can. Go on websites. There's several. I will link a couple in the description that let you opt out of catalogs or credit card offers. Reducing the paper clutter is even better. Then you don't have to deal with it at all. Number 18, and this one can be hard. Unsubscribe from all of those emails that will inspire you to buy stuff you don't really need. If you need a coupon, you're going to be able to find one on many different websites at the time that you have decided you need something. You don't need all of that temptation in your inbox and all of that clutter in your inbox. Unsubscribe. Number 19, borrow when you can. If you need some obscure tool to do a home repair job, see if any of your friends have one that you could borrow. Or if you need to, even rent. If you're only going to use it once or twice, you don't need that item cluttering up your stuff. Number 20, institute a 24 to 72 hour waiting period for buying anything new. If you really need it or you really want it, you'll still want it in 24 to 72 hours, but it reduces impulse purchases. Number 21, before buying something, shop your house first. Do you already have something that would work? Number 22, use online ordering whenever possible. It really reduces those temptation buys as you're walking past the end cap and all that marketing that the stores put out. It also, that running total, helps keep you in line on your budget too. Number 23, decline free items unless you know you really need it. It's just clutter that's going to add up. There you have it, 23 little habits and changes you can make to help remain clutter-free. Now, don't try to implement all 23 at once. Pick 2 or 3 to start with. Once you've formed that habit, add some more. We don't want to get ourselves completely overwhelmed with this process. Remember to check out the link in the description to find my decluttering community on Facebook. And remember, small, consistent actions add up to big change. Declutter your life today.